Hi, I'm Dee Boaz. Have been a member of the museum since 1983. I think is when, well, actually before it opened. Bob Patterson, who was director of the museum then, we started talking one day. I joined the Leaf Chronicle newspaper right across the street. Bob gave me a call. He was saying, can you do something for me? We need so much at the museum. Now, this was before it ever opened. And he said, I need somebody to donate some carpeting, I need a camera, whatever. I wrote a Christmas column, essentially, about the museum and what the museum needed, which got some response for him. And so Jean Gilbert and I began talking, and she said, we ought to do something for the museum. She said, Clarksville likes to party. Why not a pay party for the museum? So Dr. Howard Wynn from Austin Peay was on the board at the time. And we talked about what we wanted to do and what we wanted to charge people, which was $25. But what it would involve in those days was that we were going to round up hostesses to have dinners in the homes, and then they would come to the museum to be introduced to it and have champagne here at the museum and bid on items. But I can remember Howard Wynn, and I still tease him about it, sitting there and saying, $25? Good golly, nobody pays more than $10 for a bean supper in Clarksville. Why do you think you charge $25? Well, we were thrilled to death. We raised $7,000 that first year, which just was amazing for anything in Clarksville, but that was my involvement in starting with the museum. And then Jean and Rachel and I got the guild started. All the women in town particularly, and a number of the men wanted to join the guild just so that they could be included in Flying High. It was this wonderful new event. You couldn't not be a member. Well, it's part of me. You support your family. And the museum has been a part of me and my family for so many years. I just can't not do it. But this is an essential part of our community. There's such a sense of pride in having a museum, and now a museum and cultural center. Then it was just really the historical museum, but it told the story of Clarksville. And those early days, it was just so important for people to know what the history of Clarksville was. And for visitors to know what pride we had. We need places like that. I know that museums and cultural centers are a great advocate for a community for industrial development, economic development, and this place affords all of that. So yeah, I'm really proud to be a museum member. Just in the last year, I was downstairs, and there was a woman who came through with a couple of small children, and she said, they are so excited. They love this. And the little girl who was with her was just almost dancing. She was so excited about things. Well, how can you not be thrilled about that and proud of the museum? I don't think there's any question. You need to be a museum member and enjoy all the variety of things that are here, from the art to the history. There's just so much. Stop thinking about it and do it. And do it at the best level that you can, because the museum needs the support, both monetarily and physically. I think in the future, the people are going to be so ready to get out that this is going to be one of the places that they come because they can bring their families. And that's an important aspect of things. And where the museum goes in the long future, I don't know, there are just all kinds of possibilities there. And seeing the museum grow and change, it's just going to keep moving forward as we as people move forward.